Hello! What's cracking, ladies and gentlemen? Back home in Colorado now. And that was a fun time in Texas. Hope y'all enjoyed the last video where I was bow fishing and bass fishing. Don't get to do much of that around here. So going down there like I usually do. Lots of trips. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. And it seems like a lot of y'all did, so I'm going to try to do more because a lot of you guys were definitely wanting some more of those vidges. Today, as you can probably tell by the title, is a hunting video. And, well, I didn't give too much context to what the tits we were doing and all that kind of crap with my footage, so I figured I'd come on here and give that context to y'all and explain what happened. First things first, as always, it's time to pack, dip, spit. Oh, yeah, there you go. Upper deck it. Should we go? My peck. Upper decker. Makes your pecker bigger. Got so much on the damn floor. Got a couple banjo hairs in there. That'll work. Carpety. Mud Jug of the day. How about the brand new spanking Yee Mud Jug by Earl Devils Jr. A lot of you guys like Earl Devils. Got the Country Boy song. Country Boy Love is What You Need. That song. And America. And that song too. Some other songs I think. So Granger Smith, the country artist. This is his alter ego, Earl Devils Jr. He always says yee yee. So we finally came out, partnered up with Earl Devils, and came out with the Yee Yee Mud Jug. This mud jug is only available on earldevilsjr.com. So you can get that sumbitch. I'll try to put the link in the description box below. So if you want a yee mud jug, go to goshdangearldevilsjr.com and get you one. Son! Alright, let's talk about Texas, home of Alexas. You get that if you watch porn. So anyways, went down to Texas. First of all, I was in Texas for like 2.5 days, right? When I got down there, I flew into Houston and the Bassmaster Classic was going on, right? Well, I got a bunch of buddies and stuff like that bass fish. They were at a booth at the Bassmaster Classic. I decided to walk up in that sumbitch right off the plane and go see them. And I could not even freaking believe how many mother truckers were up in that sumbitch. Guys, I put my foot in the gosh dang freaking the Bassmaster Classic and just started hearing screams of yellow and y'all running up to me. And it took me like an hour to get to the booth I was supposed to be at because you guys were bothering me. And then once I got to the booth, it was like 4 hours of nonstop y'all coming up. I couldn't even believe it. I've done a lot of meet and greets in my day, but that was freaking crazy. So I appreciate all you sons of dicks coming out to the Bassmaster Classic. And I enjoyed meeting all you mother truckers. So anyways, after the Bassmaster Classic, I met up with my boy, Lake Fork guy, LFG. And we headed down to his spot, stayed the night at his house, and then the next day we were going to go to our boy Hayden's farm. And we were going to do some bow fishing, some bass fishing, and some hog hunting. So bow fishing and bass fishing was during the day. You guys saw that yesterday. And the hog hunting was at night. So we grabbed the night vision, we grabbed the thermals, and we decided to go out and go hog hunting. So the way that we were doing this is on this farm, he puts out corn and everything like that, and then we basically just prop up and we check the thermals and see if anything's down there, right? Wow, I didn't have the mic on the entire time. What's cracking, y'all? Outlaw back here, bringing you another killer freaking hunting video. I got the upper decker in. We all ready to freaking go. I'm down here in Texas, and we about to lay some gosh dang bacon on the freaking ground. The boys are outside right now with the thermal scopes checking down at our bait we laid out earlier. They said right now we got a gosh dang deer on the bait and a loner hog. And if it's a loner, it's probably a biggin. We got all the accessories going on right now. Oh, check it, baby. I'm not looking at the helmet, I'm looking at the Copenhagen. Apologize for that. So anyways, we're gonna get down there. We're gonna switch over to night vision right now, and we'll see yins down there. Well then, we spot this sumbitch. There's a deer and a hog down there, and they're fighting over the corn. See him? See him? Oh yeah. The hog's like, get away from me, you son of a bitch. It must be a big hog, dude. Yeah, it's a big old boar hog. Oh, the deer's, yeah, he's walking back. might be a big ass buck. Yeah, let's freaking do it, man. About to eat some gosh dang bacon. Lipper in. It's time to get lucky. And I'm not talking about me and my cousins, so shut your mouth. I know that's what you're thinking, you sons of dicks. Okay, let's go down there. So this big ass freaking hog, a loner. So you know it's got to be big. You know, if it's a freaking loner, it's probably a pretty decent sized boar hog, right? And there was a deer down there in the field as well. I don't know if you guys saw. I don't know if I put it in here, but this freaking big ass hog was running a deer off the corn. Like the deer was like, oh hell no. And the deer was pretty gosh dang big. So, and it was by itself too. So this hog was a mean some bitch. We decided it was time, in the words of Hayden, to go down there and shoot that mother trucker in the face. We walked quite a bit through rough terrain, right? Trying to get down there. And it was a lot of wet swampiness. And we were kind of nervous about getting super close to this summit because it was so wet. And the boots, you know, our boots were sucking into the mud and it was like... You know, it was making a lot of noise and we were trying to be as quiet as possible. We're almost falling over. We got tripods for our camera. We got guns. We got thermals, you know, cameras, all this crap, right? So we're trying not to lose nothing. And we got to about, you know, 100 yards. We thought we were a little bit closer, but we got to about 100 yards and I wish we could have got a little closer. But we got to about 100 yards and then we decided to prop up and take a shot. I just seen it, the deer's gone. It's on, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go down. Look at Justin right now. He's looking on.
I don't even know where I am right now. I can't even. That light's blinding me.
How far out? There's two.
There's two.
There's two. No, I think that.
Kind of take like a mental picture where you saw him run and everything, you know.
Shit, I think
he's gonna be on the corn. I mean,
yeah. So, took my shot and felt good, right? Felt good. And LFG Justin, he was having some problems. He had the helmet thermal thing that, you know, you look through with one eye and then you look through the scope with that same thing. He was having trouble with that sumbitch, and he couldn't get directly on and stuff. So he was just saying, I just see a freaking black blob, but we couldn't mess around anymore. We had to take a shot. So he took a shot as well, but he was like, he wasn't confident. He's like, dude, I don't even know. I couldn't really even see. So it was basically up to me, my shot, if it freaking drop or not. We go and search for that sumbitch. What do you think, Hayden?
I feel like you shot him. I think you shot him up in the shoulder somewhere, and he's hit, and he's just up there in the woods, dead somewhere. So we're gonna try and slip down there and find him.
Yeah, so we'll see. At first, we didn't think because we didn't see no blood or nothing when we went down there, but
yeah, might need that luck. We gotta find some blood. Hopefully,
that was a natural dip if I ever tasted one.
Silence of the dip.
Let's go find this sumbitch. Then, you know, we're not seeing any blood or whatever. I'm starting to second guess myself. I'm like, maybe I freaking shot over it or something. Maybe I jerked the trigger. I don't know. So we decide to watch the footage back while we're down there. And, you know, it's on this tiny little screen on the gun that it records. It records through the scope. So we're watching that sumbitch, and, you know, you can't go frame by frame or anything, but we watched it, and it, you know, watched it again. Hayden looked at it real close, and he's like, oh, you hit that sumbitch. You hit him right in the freaking shoulder. Let's go. You know, he's got to be around here somewhere. Let's freaking try to find it, you know? So after a long trying to find blood and shit, we're like, screw it. Let's just go back up to the house. Let's put the chip in my computer, and let's take a closer look at it frame by frame to see if I hit it. Well, Didn't go so well, y'all. I checked out the footage and I jerked it and went right under the son of a bitch. So, yeah, no bueno, man. No freaking bueno. I wish, there's a bunch of things I did wrong. First of all, I wish we got just a little bit closer. It's actually, we were in all this swampiness and we didn't want to go much further, but if we just went a little bit further, it was going to be a little bit drier. So if we could have got a little bit further, would have been good. I zoomed in on the scope. Probably not a good idea because every little movement freaking sucks. You know, I was like, hey, let's zoom in a little bit. So I zoomed in on the scope. Not a good idea. I should have left it how it was. And then also, you know, if Justin was perfect, if we would have figured out his freaking helmet thing, that would have been good. And as well as we walked through all this ridiculous terrain and I didn't even really take time to take a breath. And I should have freaking done that because my adrenaline was still gosh dang pumping and decided to take a shot. And, you know, I tried to get as calm as I could, but I should have freaking, you know, really caught my breath and took a shot at this son of a bitch. Because that was a freaking big ass boar, man. It was 200 plus for sure. So it would have been a nice one to have on the gosh dang ground, but no, I decided to screw the son of a bitch up. So with all that being said, we went back to the house and we stayed there until that shot was taken at about 11 o'clock at night. We waited around until about 1:30. Nothing else came back. You know, we could have stayed all night, but we just decided to freaking I had to be at the airport early in the morning. We already had a bunch of other fun, you know, bow fishing and bass fishing during the day, so it's not like we got skunked or anything like that. We did with the hog hunting, but still a lot of fun. And bet your ass I'm gonna go back and get that son of a bitch, unless Hayden gets it before I do. Once again, I wanna give a huge shout out to Hayden for letting us hunt there. His channel's gonna be in the description box below. He's got a bunch of crazy hog hunting and thermal and bass fishing videos and bow fishing videos and stuff like that. Check him out. And of course, my boy, Lake Fort guy, for inviting me down there, him setting everything up. I appreciate you, LFG. I love you, Justin. You good man, Rackley. So their links, of course, will be in the description box. Make sure to go subscribe and check them sons of dicks out. I know you guys like the bass fishing and just basically outdoor vidges a lot. And that's good news for you guys, because if you do like that, I got good news for you. I have booked like 3 or 4 turkey hunts coming up into this season. So we're going to be doing that. A lot more bass fishing trips. I'm going to be heading back down to Texas here in the next week or so to fish with lunkers and some of them Guggen boys. And then a lot more to freaking come. Truck vidges. A lot of you guys have been asking about that. But Dan was out of commission for a little bit with his knee. He's back, ready to go. So right now, he's actually down there. I don't know if you could hear him over the video, but he's been putting some new sons of bitches on that K5 so we can get everything figured out with that. With our next build, we're going to be doing a lot more truck vidges coming, so those will be up soon as well. But other than that, I'm just still sitting here freaking growing my pecker, taking upper deckers. Anyways, I got a question for you sons of dicks, right? Because I don't talk to y'all, you know, like personal, you know, eye to eye, right? So I got a question for y'all sons of dicks, okay? Now, I do a lot of stuff on this channel, from friggin' dipping to building trucks to fishing to hunting. You know, whatever the tits I feel like doing, I do it on this channel. I don't just stick to one certain thing, right? So I want to know, what is y'all's favorite thing to see? Do you like it when I go bow fishing? And by the way, if you guys like bow fishing, I might be heading back down to Texas to meet up with Hayden and LFG and possibly some other YouTubers to bow fish for gosh dang gar. At least I will. The other guys might try to catch it on a rod. I want to take my bow rig down there and get a big old freaking 7-foot alligator gar or something like that. What you think? So let me know in the comments what y'all like the best, and whatever you guys say, I want to definitely do more of it. All right, I think that's it for me, y'all. Upper decking some coat. Apologize, you can't even look attractive whenever you freaking do an upper deck. I've been doing a lot of them lately though. Like I said, Mud Jug of the Day is that Mud Jug. EarlDibbles.junior.com. Links in the description box. Other than that, if you enjoyed this subbitch, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you ain't yet. And we'll see you on the dip side. My name's Outlaw and I'm out, y'all. Always remember, no matter what you're doing, 25, 8, 366, keep it freaking hillbilly. And take a breath before you take a shot and miss a gosh dang 200+ pound hog like I did. Son of a bitch. Dominating fade to black. Getting drunk up in the back of the bourbon truck. I'm skinning bucks, shooting ducks, running amok, not giving a fuck. Y'all don't like that stuff. Y'all can kick my suck. Backwoods badass. That is what they call me. OUT.